The play on King Lear begins when King Lear decides to retire from ruling his kingdom. King Lear, who has 3 daughters, Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia, decides to divide his kingdom and give it to his daughters, under the condition that they must prove their love to him in any means necessary. King Lear was pleased with Goneril and Regan, who jumped at the first chance to rule the kingdom. They professed their undying love to their father and were able to get their share of the kingdom. Cordelia, who so happens to be King Lear's favorite daughter, refused to put up an act to show her father she loved him. She believed that she didn't have to do anything to prove her love. This made King Lear angry, so he ended up banishing her. As Goneril and Regan realize that their father is losing his mind and is too old to comprehend things as well as he used to, they take advantage. King Lear, along with 100 of his knights and his fool, stay over Goneril's castle, and things start to stir up as Goneril begins to show her true feelings towards her father.
Did my father hit one of my servants today for scolding that dumb old fool?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't believe this is how he treats me after I let that stinky senile of a man in my castle. He's really been getting on my last nerves, more than usual. His rude and obnoxious knights, who happen to be getting out of control, have been irritating everyone too. I'm gonna ignore my father. I can't stand to talk to him. Matter of fact, if he asks about me, tell him I'm sick. By the way, I would really appreciate it if you deny any of his requests. Be a lazy and neglectful servant around him and ignore any orders he gives. Go and tell the rest of the servants to be less friendly to the knights, and don't even worry about the consequences. I'm hoping this will lead to some sort of confrontation so I can give him some peace of my mind. I'll even write a letter to Regan and tell her what the plans are.
Will do, ma'am. You there, servant. Can you tell me where Why is everyone ignoring me?
Father, I'm going to be honest. I thought you could put an end to all of your crazy antics, but based on your behavior recently, I see that it is not possible. You no longer care about causing a scene and making chaos in my castle. You're out of control, and I can't stand you. That's why I have restrained all your knights, regardless of the reputation you will get.
Who are you?
Stop acting dumb, Father. I wish you would stop playing around and be your true self again. Act like the king you are, King Lear.
Does anyone know where I am? I am Lear. Does Lear have eyes like mine? Or hair like mine? Wait, am I even awake? Someone tell me who I am. I'm not your father, young lady. What's your name?
I'm so tired of you and your dumb pranks. I'm asking you to understand my point of view. I thought that since you're old and respected that you would be wise. Your knights are out of control, just like you. Listen, if you don't tell them to leave, I'll do it myself without remorse.
Okay, so I won't bother you anymore. I'll pack my things and leave as soon as I can, you ungrateful witch. Ma'am, I have the letter you ordered to send to your sister. I will be delivering it to her as soon as I can.
Hurry then. Take some men and horses and go to her. The letter has to get to Regan before King Lear does. Sorry to barge in on you, but there are certain aspects I would like to discuss with you. My father and sister have both recently written to me about arguments between them. I'm asking you as a close friend to help me in this time of need and let me stay here in your home, since my father is on his way to my castle and I don't want to encounter him.
I'm at your service, ma'am. You are very welcome, dear. This is a letter from your sister Goneril.
Thank you. I will take this and go settle in. I'm happy to see you, dear father.
I know you are. Any true daughter of mine would be. I'm here to tell you about your awful sister Goneril. You will never believe how much of a monster she actually is.
Relax, it's probably just a misunderstanding.
Regardless, I still hate and curse her.
Just admit you were wrong and say sorry to her.
Me? Apologize? Never! Please, my lovely daughter, I'm begging you on my knees to give me food, clothes, and a bed.
No, father, stop. Go back to my sister's house.
Aren't you ashamed to look at me after the way you've treated me in my old age?
Just because a crazy old man thinks I was being unfair and mean doesn't signify I actually was being unfair and mean. I beg you, father, just listen to my sister and do as she says so you can go live with her.
No.
Have it your way. You're the one that ends up losing.